Today, I'm going to give you 5 essential tips of building trust through your expertise and good judgment. Imagine a world where everything you say turns to gold. That is not necessarily something realistic that will happen, but when you're seen as someone that has tremendous expertise and guidance and a history of providing those things, you will gain trust. The first tip is demonstrating good judgment. Now, this is important. This isn't about being right. This is about getting it right and understanding the difference. You don't have to always be right in order to gain trust. But if the individuals see you always trying to get it right rather than be right, you're going to get trust significantly many times over. Number 2, showcase the trust of others. Your reputation will precede itself. Because trust is very contagious. Trust will spread. As you're providing insights and data of opportunities that you have experienced, the others will start sharing that information with their peers, which will ultimately lead to them trusting you as well, even if you haven't had a whole lot of interaction with them. And number 3 kind of segues from number 2, be the go-to person for opinions. Once again, this isn't about being right. This is about being available to have the conversation so they can bounce ideas off of you. Remember, it's not about giving answers when you're a coach or a leader. It's about asking questions to help them come up with the answers, because that is where true learning takes place. Number 4, contribute knowledge and expertise. This is where you're really going to get into the industry knowledge and insights that you have based on the experiences. So if you're new to leadership or new to a particular industry, make sure that you have a mentor or a guide, someone that you can lean on to help leverage some of that data and information. Number 5, anticipate the problems before they happen. Now, this is something to understand that is not exactly an easy one to get right, but it is important. This is where you're going to leverage, nonetheless, all of your experiences and expertise. This is where you're going to make sure that the potholes that you fell in, that your team doesn't. If you don't have knowledge and experience, it's going to be really hard for you to provide this one. So experienced leaders, please make sure that you're adjusting yourself and providing the value with tip number 5. Now understand, building trust and expertise does not happen overnight, but it will happen. But first you have to make yourself available to your team so that you can be that go-to person to leverage your experiences and expertise. As usual, like, comment, and share. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel where all things are leadership and personal development.